Oh, I got another cancellation. Hey, shithead, don't call me a bigot for speaking out against what Israel is doing. You got it? And you want to come here and call it to me face to face? We could discuss it. Oh, some good news over there in Israel. Them settlers, looking for a place to settle in the middle of nowhere. Oh, I got another cancellation. They said I was anti-Israeli and they were tired of my vitriolic remarks concerning Israel. Oh, I could talk about any other country, but don't say anything bad about Israel or the settlers. They're just, across that open space with nowhere to go, just looking to settle down on Palestinian land that they keep stealing. And they announced another 172 new homes. Yep. Disgusting. And you're a hypocrite to send me a letter like that. You're a two-faced little phony. Oh, good for you, huh? Good for Israel, but don't do it to anybody else. One-sided, you're a hypocrite. And they're out there everywhere in a country near you. Oh, and we got one email from a woman who canceled. She calls herself a doctor, and she's a clinical psychologist. If I let you read this letter, you'd say, man, this chick really needs one. She's blown out. You know what she said? She said she keeps hoping people cancel their subscriptions. Guess what, sweetie pie? You're way off. Our subscriptions keep increasing and increasing because there are people that don't want to hear the propaganda and are looking for the solid facts. And that's all I put out there. I don't put out there what I believe, what I wish, what I want. I put out what is. And what is coming in from all over the world. So when I read those cancellations, they're nothing. I'm only putting them out there to show you what kind of assholes are out there, like this woman who calls herself a clinical psychologist that should really hire somebody to look into her brain and not to me. Would I be sorry if I send somebody to see her because what she writes is so disgusting. And she ends it with, I'm sending more money to AIPAC. Gotcha, baby. Know who you are. Yep. Multinational takeover. Oh, we lost another subscriber. Mr. Celente gets out of control with his rage, and he should learn to calm down. So you take it like that, huh? Yeah, take it like a man or a woman. That's the one that sent it to me. Oh, yeah, they get uptight when I get outraged at murder and thievery. 1%, hey, baby cakes, get a job at Home Goods. How about Walmart's? I think you could really go higher up and maybe get a retail job at Macy's. Yeah, be a part of that multinational slave Landia team. Don't raise your voice. Don't get upset. Do it in a dignified manner as you send drones to slaughter people and declare war without declaring it and kill millions. And I get upset. How dare I? I have to learn to be more proper. You disgust me. You little weasels. If you stood up and screamed and yelled out, but maybe you like to get raped. Oh, I don't mean that physically. I just mean it mentally and financially. Or if you send your kids to get their heads blown off, then maybe physically. But we won't call it rape. We'll call it the ultimate sacrifice when you send your boys and girls to go fight in wars based on lies. Make sure that the work done by the Saudis, the work of mass murder of innocent people to install a puppet government that replaced the other dictatorship that had been running Yemen for all those years. And we're working with them, working for murder. Oh, we lost another subscriber because I got upset yesterday talking about Kerry. Yes, I shouldn't raise my voice to become angry because it said it upsets him. You little boys and girls, you don't like to get upset when I become angry and outraged. at mass murder and have a little piece of crap like Cameron shoot off his mouth and say we're working with them and others on behalf of the legitimate government of Yemen. Working with them, you little wanker. You can say wanker, that's proper because he's English. Or should I call him an arsehole with the rest of the other ones? The Hollande, the Obamas, the Bushes, the Clintons, the Kerrys, the Rumsfelds, the Rices, the Samantha Powers, one after another. But don't get upset. Let's talk about mass murder and annihilation and genocide in proper terms because we are the English. Have a little sip of tea on me. Yeah, that's to you, Jack. Little boy. Here we go. People don't have a clue what's going on. Oh boy, did we get a lot of nasty letters and angry phone calls from Dr. Paul Craig Roberts' piece about the Malaysian airliner. Woo! Oh, cancellations, woo! Never expected it. Never expected it. And you know who Harf came from? I don't know me. Shoot. I wonder what Mr. Harf is like. Half a loaf is better than none. Not in this case. One half's enough. She's the former spokeswoman for the Central Intelligence Agency. Now there's a reliable source for you. Straight ahead, man. If only the women were in charge. Yes, yes. She declined to say how the U.S. reached its conclusion on Russian intentions and activity, saying, quote, I can't tell you what the information is based on. Just believe it, damn it. We're telling you, you believe it. And the people believe it. They gobble it up, they swallow it, and they spit it out, and they send it to us. That's right. Believe the crap because everybody does. 85% of the population in the United States believes that Russia was responsible for shooting that plane down, and they believe all the crap coming out to them by CNN, ABC, CBS, MSNBC, and FUCK. They all believe it. Keep sending us those hate letters when you don't like what we report, because you know the motto, think for yourself, or have you forgotten how to?